2-0ing the Kings of Kings. Capcorn, the King Slayer, got knocked down to the PSG. RRQ. Let's go, Capcorn! God, that is insane. Let's go, Capcorn! God, that is insane. What a series, and guess what?
Oh my goodness, that was just a beautiful textbook game. All the basics came out, all the textbooks play came out. Both sides knew exactly what they had to do, but Capcorn edged it out. Let's look at the post-game stats.
You thought it was, honestly, both teams could have won it. It was always down to one single thing. Jadwal played a fantastic game.
Yeah.
It just looked like one mistake, one small thing, and it was Capcorn's decisiveness, that bottom push. They channeled the ultimate, they went for it, they wanted the recall, but it is that Aldio's pick once again, Gideon.
Yep, that late game scaling was just too strong. And RRQ, they knew this. They had to play the lane as much as they could.
PSG RRQ always had the advantage. They looked to just had that solid lead, never letting go. But you just can't discount the Aldio's late game.
This is the problem. They needed Lord to finish it off. They had broken every single tier 2, every single tier 1, one inhibitor, and they still couldn't finish it without Lord.
It was that Lord. It was that first Lord. If they took that first Lord, it would have been so huge for PSG. But wow, this just blew the whole thing wide open.
Absolutely. This means that RRQ is going to be going down to a lower bracket, and Capcorn is going to be facing up against Onic. This has been one crazy fight. My goodness, a 2-0 from Capcorn.
No one expected it. No one expected it. But let's look at the brackets really quickly after this so we can see an update of everything. But now, moving forward, let's talk about moving forward. Let's talk about Capcorn. Let's talk about PGRQ. They showed up.
Oh yeah, they held on so well. They played the basics absolutely perfect.
Honestly, the MVP for me, it has to be Godiva.
Yeah,
Godiva.
He makes such a difference.
He didn't do a lot of damage, but it was his decision that was so good. But let's look at the brackets and it's ready now and see who is going to play who. PSG RRQ going to go up against Saint Reborn in that bottom side of the map. On the bottom side of the bracket. Capcorn. You know, you got 2-0 PSG RRQ. Yo, you know what's your reward? On the esports.
Yep. I mean, this is great. Can Capcom pull?
Run the
gauntlet.
I like that.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
They were the champions of NPL. They played really well. They played really well. Now they can still do it. They can still do it all the way from the start.
Let's see. Let's take a breather here. Let's move away.
Alright, let's fly.
We're gonna go over to the matchup next. Team Fallen versus Bigetron.
This is a Davey comparison. Bigetron for the big boys of Straight for Scene 1 MCL, MYSL1 for your L1 for your Mr. V himself, Sana, I feel the new boy on the block. So well-rounded team against Team Fallen, against the underdog. We'll find out. We need a beater after that insane game. My name is Matthew. His name is Fatal 5. This is the Straight Championship. Brought to you by Global ROGS and Winton's
Baru nah, kita tuh harus saling mendukung guys, saling menyemangati guys ya. Kita tuh harus saling menyemangati ya guys ya, saling menyemangati. Gendong guys, nggak gendong siapa guys. Lagi live? Hah? Oh bentar. Lagi belum nyampe. Apa? Sabar dulu bentar. Lagi live lagi live. Mau aku masuk. Untung aku nggak disuapin lagi ya. Kemarin aku lagi mau disuapin juga. Careful. Iya, maksudnya begini. Counter hero yang buat cocok buat counter growth. Buat counter growth itu enaknya pasti gitu loh. Kayak ini deh, clouder nggak pakai biaya. Day off itu artinya kita lagi libur gitu guys. Day off. Evos gak collab bareng bola. Aku nggak tahu guys. PSG Rrq Juventus Evos. Lagunya kecilin kok. Oke, aku kecilin lagunya ya. Udah, kecilin lagunya. Bang, kenapa player ML HP-nya iPhone 8? Karena yang untuk turnamen bolehnya pakai tank kita paling gede deh, kita juga paling besar ya. Suara ngomongnya pelan masa ya? Suaramu kecil banget bang. Serius apa guys? Oh mic-nya ketutupan. Sorry. Nah ini mic-nya aku geser dulu. Nah udah lebih jelas harusnya suaraku nih guys. Bener gak suaraku udah lebih jelas guys? Bener gak? Gak mau nunggu. Nonton turnamen. Apa sih namanya tadi? Apa guys turnamennya namanya tadi guys? Turnamennya apa? Kalau Piala Presiden Evos itu kan kalau yang dari ISPL itu nanti udah di itu guys. Di auto masuk gitu loh. Kopi Tirans Send Reborn itu berasa book 5 Solo yoi. Musik kecil dikit lagi. Oke. STRAITS Championship. Nah ada nih, oke, STRAITS Championship. Dua. Oh ini mungkin kita nggak dapat invite ini guys. Mungkin tim Indonesia yang di invite itu Rrq. Oh enggak, Reborn juga di invite. RSG Indo kah? Oh enggak, ini Indo time. Ini kita tahu kita nggak tahu. Kita mau ada. Judulnya ganti sudah siang. Oke. Solo.
And welcome back, everybody, to the playoffs.
Why did they have to pick that
Solo tuh indah banget.
It's so derpy. My name is Fatal Flyway. This is Matthew Gamer One Shot. A whole straight championship brought to you by Global ROGS as well as Mootoo's E Project. I can't get that picture out of my head.
Like my eyes are like.
It's so derp. But we've been having some really crazy exciting games here. I'm glad everybody is here to watch it. But for our upcoming game, we've got Bigetron versus Team
Ya,
Fall.
abis ini ya.
The flight from Jakarta and then all the way back to Singapore.
Yep.
Now we are all in an all Singaporean affair. Bigetron against Fall. The David against Goliath.
I mean, so far Bigetron has been...
David's the one that has it's the big one, right? I actually forgot.
I'll give you some time on that. I'll drop some hints here and there. But Bigetron so far have been crushing it so far.
David is the small one.
Yes.
So Bigetron's Goliath.
Yep.
Team Fallen is David.
The question is this going to be the same narrative? Is Team Fallen going to be able to slay the Giant, or is the Giant going to overcome?
I mean, Bigetron is as giant as he won.
Oh, yeah.
MPL Season 1 Singapore Main Champions, and now a complete revamp of the roster. They got the band back together.
Oh yeah,
and you know it's
back
like
together.
they always get the rebrand is always better. Like
Yeah.
the comeback tour is always better than the original. But that's basically said. Let's go to the drop and let's see how this starts off. Bigetron on the blue side and Fallen will be on the red side.
Ooh, now
Going back to getting the band back together.
yes.
It's always better, right? Like, it's always better. Like when it's syncing back.
Oh, I mean, okay. To be fair, certain ones don't exactly
Name
work out.
one, name one.
Backstreet Boys.
I like them.
You like them?
Everyone has their own. I like them. I enjoy them.
Even the latest one.
I do not know them.
Just wait till you hear it, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I mean, they should. It's fun. You know what? They're good-looking guys. Good-looking guys.
Agak semangat dengerin
True,
lagu
true,
Indonesia,
true.
yo.
But Bigetron support, get rid of that hammer, keep falling, gonna be moving on to the Kenny, making sure the big staples taken out of the picture.
Let's look at talk about the lineup really quick. See if we have a little bit of time. Sing out Y for Suzy, Resurgence, and Jason Cole. Big players. Jason Cole coming back into this team lineup. He took a small hiatus from the I think he got subbed out at the second season, the second part of MPL season 2, and now he's back, playing full on. And KZP as well has been showing up. This lineup, I would say, is just a star starter.
I mean, you have to admit, KZP moving from AOV over to MLBB, pretty interesting. I mean, clearly the superior MOBA at this point in time. As you can tell, as KZP has translated his skills into something.
Eko sekarang buat taktis, kagak guys.
Just
Eko nggak
looking as
buat
bright as
taktis.
ever.
Eko botak guys.
Away it. Rocket King. We saw really standard bands. Do not available. I think this will be more familiar territory for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So coming back, it should be the tanks, available Akai, Kaya as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they double.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to at this point. I mean, unless Bigetron decides to pick up Claw for themselves, and even then, it's like kind of not so sure whether it's gonna work out.
They might go for Claude, but then again, LF4 doesn't really like Claude.
Yeah,
He prefers carry a little bit more. Carry Yishun Shin, another staple, then they do go a lot. But there is the Kaya. What do they want to lock in? Maybe they want to lock in the carry.
Vlog GH baru, belum guys, belum.
I would say that it's going to be the double tank. So it will force Bigetron into an unfavorable tank.
Yeah.
And we saw KZP during the fall fight. His tank is just insane. But another tank is open. So
It's interesting because Bigetron at this point in time, they do have the staple locker with the one on staple. Not playing advantage with her coming into this. So now they've got to have, this is it.
It's still strong, but not as strong as Akai and Kaya.
Well, I mean, it has its plus points. Overall, Akai and Kaya, even by themselves in small skirmishes, are extremely effective once they hit level 4. However, Bigetron, with the chill, with the Minotaur, they are able to control team fights a lot better. So it's kind of that payoff, which one is better, whether you can abuse their abilities at certain points in time in the game.
So yep, there goes the Claude pick.
Okay, kita back ke lagu
Going
kita
back to
dulu
the
tuh ya.
Bigetron, they're going to ban out a
Kita main
mage,
lagu.
and then Fallen's going to ban
Hilang
out carry.
lagunya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what's most likely
Hilang
is
sih
going to
lagu
happen.
kita.
What mage you going to take out? Maybe the Harley? I think Harley would be a good takeaway because Nash plays a lot of Harley, but no, you're going to take the Gushing. Oh, I forgot about that. Nash plays, I think he's the top Singaporean Gushing, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, going back, Fallen should ban out a carry here.
I mean, honestly, it's going to be tough regardless for Bigetron the back because there's just so many mages they can choose from. So it's the payoff. You just want them to get a suboptimal, technically a suboptimal AOE mage because you have the Lunox. A lot of damage. Gushing does a little too much AOE, so you might as well get rid of it in general and force them.
Oh my god, kuda ko kelewat guys. Gara-gara mau nge-kill cowoknya.
Carry maybe they want to.
I feel like carry is better, but for Bigetron, it feels like it's going to be a Resurgence only because you have with that synergy with the Minotaur as well, double ultimate, easy hits.
They need to take away the Leomod here.
Oh yeah.
Because if Fall doesn't take away the Leomod, Bigetron will take a Leomod Resurgence combo that is going to be just
devastating.
Strong. Because Resurgence ultimate, you know, when he gets split on the half season, will just keep on reducing everyone's damage.
Yeah.
Nope, they're not going for it. They do go for the Harley first, which I don't think is optimal.
Not necessary.
They're not going to take the Harley already.
I don't think it's necessary to pick up the Harley right here, right
now. Let's see whether I'm right. I would say Leomon Resurgence.
Yeah.
That would be a perfect lineup for them.
They would have an extremely strong composition coming in from Bigetron. That kind of puts Team Fallen in a super awkward position because even if they do have Thamos to counter the Leomon, it's still not going to be enough.
They want to play
Udahnya ngambek.
How I fall.
I mean,
lock it in. They do take a Leomon, so same theory, different heroes, right?
Yeah.
He will be able to have Heptasis as well on the Lancelot, most likely in the later stages. And when he gets the armor reduction, he will do a lot. Most likely it's going to be a Thamos aspect.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be great because once you have Lunox, you have your dedicated DPS here. When you have Lancelot, easy cleanups with the Leomord, especially with the execution. You've got everything you need, except it doesn't take that long to scale into the game.
And that's the Thamos pick up and talk on it. But going into the fact that Bigetron has some very good.
Yeah.
And I can't help but think that Team Fallen's lineup is a little bit nor here nor there. If you understand what I mean.
I feel like Team Fallen is like a jack of all trades, not too great at anything.
They have a good pick-off potential with Kaya. They have really good team fight with Claude and really good split push with Thamos as well.
Yeah.
But they have nothing that really synergizes everything all together.
True. I agree, but I think Team Fallen, if they're able to abuse that, the fact that they're good at generally everything, but not exactly the greatest at any of it, they could put Bigetron on their toes at all times of the game.
Sink gonna pick Purify on that Lunox, making sure that he can always use his brilliance whenever he's able to pick up. And yeah, let's see what. So who are you favoring here, Kitty?
I feel that Bigetron has a better composition mainly because they can clear waves so much better, so they always have first rotation on a lot of their objectives. Meaning getting picks is already going to be difficult for Fallen in general, and once it hits mid game, once Lancelot does get his first couple of items in Blade Epitasis, it becomes so easy to out-rotate them and catch them off in these fights.
We'll have to see. Just to remind everyone, you are watching the Straight Championship Playoffs. This game is Bigetron against Team Fallen. They're all Singaporean affair. Best of 3, Bigetron on the blue side, Fallen on the red side.
Oh boy, this is going to be a very interesting game, as I do think Bigetron does have superior team fighting composition here. Yeah. But you have to make sure you remember that both the tanks on Team Fallen, they're going to be looking to make the plays here, and hopefully Nash gets far enough ahead that it slows down the composition of Bigetron from actually getting into a position of team fighting.
You can see LY4 trying to just keep Kirato out, and looks like they do manage to at least save 2 minions, a little bit there.
Alright, but they still catch the wave, which is absolutely fine. Kaya joins back up with Harley to make sure he gets enough mono while keeping his health up as much as he can.
Well, Jason got feeling very confident here. Oh, he's waiting for Claude.
Oh no.
Oh no, Jason. He busted. He got betrayed by the people.
Yeah, absolutely busted out there.
That might cost a little bit more though. He does have the dash. Should be able to walk
away.
Wow,
wow.
As well. Coming in. But Flicker as well from Ghost. They do get the kill, but I think he's going to go down. Oh no, here's another image. Wait a second. Bigetron now coming in strong. Sing though is there. The knockout comes out from Gosu. It will go down. And I think that should be is the Chaos Assault doing a lot of damage.
Hello, Aegis? Wait, what? Excuse me?
I don't know.
That was rather interesting. I thought they were going to make it out of that. Oh no!
Dash is here as well. Sing coming through. They do get the buff. He's level 4, and there goes Deadly Magic. They do get 1 kill. Nash. They pick up the buff too. Wow, Nash with a huge play.
Yeah, that's pretty big. He gets level 4 immediately.
Bang Jess kenapa tampilnya buat Hamisa lagi? Kemarin disuruh Bang Mael pakai foto dia guys. Ini masih cooldown.
Oh boy, this is very interesting early game coming in from
Foto
Bigetron.
Bang guys, kalian lihat.
Dropped the ball there pretty hard, so they shouldn't have.
Makanya
And even Team Ball making
dihapus.
some small mistakes. Let's bring up. I actually want to see whether
Itulah alasan kenapa fotonya diganti coy.
instead of Aegis.
Kemarin aku suruh main pakai ID gua, fotonya foto aku sama Miss Sophie nggak mau main. Dia bilang ganti fotonya lah.
So it's an extra layer of security. So I can see 4 members fall on the top side. Jason Call coming in already. And yeah, he's just trying to play it as safe as possible. He knows he's level 4, and Sync is already level 4.
Hold up.
Lagu Milan Dream.
Rush this
Mr. Resurgence does have minion 3, but Hong is in off position. He's gonna get sniped out. Phantom Speed comes through, and now he just gets pushed. Just goes to back in line. Has the battle mirror image, so he will be safe for now. But that means the turtle will go over to Bigetron. That's Nash. That's close. But oh, there goes the Chicken Door and the minion fairy as well. They say you stepped in and you stepped out of line. Bigetron is gonna fall picking up.
That was really nasty by Mr. B. He saw the opportunity. He knew he was in radius. Oh, Big Bad Bear. He's kind of in trouble here. Is he going to be going down?
Whoa, the damage, the machine gun. Sync saying, no, thou shalt not pass.
Thou shalt not move, more like it.
Oh, I guess it's KZP's thou shalt not.
Yeah,
I mean, KZP. Someone should Photoshop KZP's face on that. Was it more? Oh my god. Gandalf.
Hey, that's actually perfect, because then you have Thamus as the fire demon, which is actually pretty accurate.
Someone get on it.
Fans, please Photoshop that.
Photoshop.
Oh boy.
Thou shalt not move, KZP. 2019. Oh, and once again, he does knock Hong up. Oh, here comes the flicker. Kirato does put out LY4. He's trying to walk away. Daily Magic is enough.
Oh, wow.
The burst from Nash is way too much. But on the flip side of the map, things are not looking good for Team Fallen. I
definitely think, do you dodge the damage if you use your Thorn Rose there?
Nathan aja pengen
I don't think so.
kemarin. Iya.
I honestly don't think so.
Kuenya itu ada di GH.
But as we can see, Big Bad Bear is already.
Pasti udah pada dimakan sih. Aku belum makan. Soalnya dari kemarin itu kue yang sebelumnya kan belum habis.
Gonna force this?
Yeah, they are going for retreat. They need to be careful. KZP coming in from the flank. Here comes Gandalf. Here comes the damage. And there goes the CC. And he manages to walk away as well. And the chaos also coming through with the Starlight Pulse to end things. Sync coming in clutch for his team. But on the flip side of the map, Fallen manages to take the kill, and I think they'll take the top lane turn as well.
Yeah, looks like they are just trading objectives here. Both lost, each lost one person, each lost a tier 1. They're gonna go a little bit further with this now.
Like,
oh wait, they want Turtle more than they want the tower. Okay,
I think Turtle gives a little bit more advantage as well, because they do have LY4 that does so much, right? Solo push with the Turtle buff, do a lot of damage.
I think right now, as of right now, Sync is more benefits a little bit more off of it, considering how much of a lead he has on himself. Like, team fights is going to be very one-sided. Oh,
Kirato. Yep.
Look at Sync. Oh my god.
Yep, and Hong Force sees a Hurricane. That's Jason Kodo. He's like, yeah, I want a little bit more. Oh, he does get stunned up. The Magic is there. I think he will go down, but he will kill off the Aka. Minion Fury tags onto 2. But oh, wait a second, Bigetron, you're in a really bad spot. And that is Team Fallen telling Bigetron that, hey, you cannot disrespect us.
Absolutely, and that was a really big overextension coming in from Bigetron. They were overly confident. Ooh, really nice battle mirror image to get out of KZP's way.
Oh, but the real carry coming here, LY4 punctures on True. He wants to play a little bit more aggressive KZP. Mr. Gandalf himself, will he get the push? There goes, and thou shall not pass indeed. The flicker forced out.
I don't know whether the Phantom execution was supposed to be backwards, but okay.
Oh, Mr. Vito gets knocked up. Yeah, they need to get him off. No chance whatsoever.
Oh man, both sides. I mean, we've seen a cleaner Bigetron here, but they're definitely disrespecting Team Fallen a lot more with their lead, which they really shouldn't be.
Phantom Speed comes through. Jason Call coming in. They're going for it. And
oh,
look at the damage! That is just disgusting! Bigetron, that's what we know and love. Coming through with the push.
I am absolutely disrespecting LY4's mobility here, because he is just catching up to so many of his fights. I keep forgetting how quick Lancelot is with hopping over walls if he gets the puncture on, and the amount of damage he is doing. You just casually forget how much he makes an impact in a lot of these fights, especially with these picks.
Looks like things things slowing down a little bit. And yeah, you can see KCP on the picks. A really good combo. That's why I think KCP is one of the most, to be honest to me, one of the best additions to the team.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, so impressed with what you do. I mean, everyone else on Bigetron, they do their job so well, but KCP, maybe it's the new thing. People like new things. I like the new thing.
I mean,
he's like the fresh, shiny, new little toy that comes out, and you're like, oh, this, I want this toy.
I mean, that's true. I do think he is making a significant impact here, and
it's like your other toys are fine.
Yeah, your other toys are fine.
But the new toy,
the new toy, it's like good.
It's like the fire truck 2.0.
Oh yeah.
Fire truck 1.0 is good.
But 2.
It's like Iron Man's new suit. His old suits do the same thing.
Yeah.
His new suit is shiny.
Just gets better with each and every version.
Rewrite the stuff.
We're just comparing players to toys. What has this game become?
I'm sorry, guys. This is not coming from me.
You're just gonna get a bunch of DMs later.
It's like, hey, what do you call my favorite player? A toy?
Are you objectifying my favorite player?
Objectifying 2019. Anyway, let's go back to what's the game.
Yeah.
6,000 goal lead, and now Bigetron trying to go really aggressive. They understand they have this advantage. That's why they're playing so much. And then this is 4v5.
That's true, but I think Bigetron hasn't really accelerated their lead so far. I mean, they've maintained a 6K goal lead for about 3 minutes now, and you would think that they would have accelerated even more. So Team Fallen really is punishing their overextensions, not allowing them to get any further into the game, but this is going to be a hard objective to hold.
Oh, KCP knocking that back. Hello, sir. That is what you need to do. And now straight away, that was so smooth from him as well. But now, meanwhile, that's a really good pickup on the side of Team Fallen. They do take out LY4. However, the cross-map play coming from Bigetron. Nash trying to do what he can. Jason might get caught out here. He does pop the momentum, gets a little bit of a shield. He does do a lot of damage. KCP trying to defend in the mid lane.
Man,
this game is still really close. 7,000 goal lead. Yes, there is a clear advantage over the Bigetron.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Team Fallen is still in it with a bite.
I think you kind of have to give it to Team Fallen here, because in many situations, a lot of teams wouldn't be able to hold off with such a large lead, especially 6K. They're going to hit the item spikes much faster. They can force any objective that they want, and Team Fallen have to look for these overextensions coming in from Bigetron if they want to stay relevant in this game. And because they are the jack of all trades, it's a lot easier to catch them out.
I agree with you 100%. The thing is that they have a lot of potential to pick people off, but they need to be on it, right? So their competition is not bad, but it's hard to execute.
Yeah, it really is hard to execute, especially since a lot of their picks are starting to show why it's suboptimal. Oh no.
Oh no, Hong. He forced an ultimate out. Now that's a huge break off. And now the rest of Bigetron coming. LY4 not even in the vicinity. But Mr. V has the Rage Fall, has
threatening.
Fury available. Downwards is not that. It will be a 4v5 as Lancelot coming in the mid position. Remember, Hong does not have Hurricane Dance. Mr. V though gonna lose it out. Fantasy comes through. Flicker comes in on a Kirato. They will try to lose it out, but the Lord does get reset. Bigetron not getting up. A KCP gets caught out. Do they have enough damage? Can they kill him off? Maybe no, it's not Hong. He does have to petrify. Here comes the kill. And Lancelot doing what he can. Where's the fighter? LY4 super low, but he won't get the kill. And he'll get 2. And then Big Bad Bear, he's doing what he can. He does have the ultimate. He does have the side, but it's not enough. And everyone is dropping like flies. Flash, the last member of Team Fallen. Can he do enough? Looks like no is the answer. And LY4 gonna push this mid lane.
I mean, there it's just some great experience coming from Bigetron here. They wanted to use Lord as a way to force Team Fallen into a situation where they have to gather together to protect this one objective, which is exactly what Bigetron want, because they have a lead and they can force fights really well. Sink in trouble.
You need to be careful here. Do you have the ultimate? No is the answer. So they won't go for it just yet. You can see the bite is there, right? Team Fallen, they have the eagerness to fight, but the damage is not enough because their items are not completed yet. Forced to go triple Athena shield because of the threat of sync.
Yeah, I mean, you just have no choice. He has such a lead, 9 kills with 7K on him already, and he's just bowing through people.
And you don't want your downwards doing wrong. One of your main damage is to go for attacks the other and
yeah, they're just gonna do this again. I mean, what can they do? They have to respond to this, and every single time they do, they will try to force the fight.
Hong is in the vicinity, so they see this, so they know about this. Lord not taking down really low, only 50%. The rest of the team coming in. LY4 is in there. Do they want to go for this fight? There goes the Thorn Rose. Courage Bro does get pop out. Oh, now that could be the goal. Hong comes in. Look at the Lord. It's super low. Will they get it? Who's going to get it? Oh my god, the damage from Lord is just insane. Lord goes over Team Fallen, but do they really care as the members of Fallen are dropping like dominoes? 4 members down. The last one's Kirato. Bigetron says, you can take the Lord. I don't care because I am going to win for it. The smooth moves coming out from KZP, coming in with the knockout, and now they might go for the GG push here, Gideon.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Even though, I mean, it's gonna hold them off for a while, but I don't think it's gonna be in. Oh, is it? It is clearing the waves though.
Yeah, it's clearing the wave. It's gonna be enough to stop them.
Oh wow, that's gonna hold them off. But really well played there by Bigetron, re-engaging after trying to. So it's interesting to see because they want to force the fight here. They realize they are setting themselves up to go for this fight. Team Fallen do pick up Lord as that was their priority, and it looks like it actually paid off, even though they did lose a significant team fight. But now Bigetron, they killed the Lord. They're in such a lead. There are no objectives on the map. Now they're just looking to kill people.
You know what's the main issue here? Is that their tanks are too far behind. 4.5k net worth apiece for each of them. Look at the items. Only Athena's shoes. They haven't even completed the second item. They don't have armor items. They are just dropping too quickly. They can't beat that wall. You know,
yeah,
walls are very effective.
If it comes to a standard frontline versus frontline, well, the backline which is shooting at the frontline, clearly Bigetron will just melt them so much quicker.
The thing about this is that late game, yes, they do have the potential, but they need to be careful. They have so much.
This is just a rough situation for Team Fallen as they can't really protect their objectives as good as they want to. They are looking for an opening to get to that back line.
Mr. V slowly. They understand, right? They're doing it as textbook as possible. That's why they're the veterans.
Yeah,
of this game. They know how to close this game. They've seen it all. They've done it all. Can they close out this game? Fallen. They showed that they're a team that's not just gonna fall over, and they have shown a lot of promise. However, can they find that perfect engage?
Yeah, but I think for Bigetron, they've got many ways, especially for their DPSs, to not get caught out. I mean, especially when foreign entities are trying to break through, they can easily just push them back out and keep the wall right up.
The higher the wall, the better. Oh, but KZP finds the pick. They're just gonna walk away. You can see they're split pushing away. They're split pushing, making sure. Oh, Jason Cole though! Jason Cole, he gets caught. Do they have enough immediate flicker?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good ultimate from the media free, but is it enough? A 2-man ultimate? No. Wait a second. Bigetron, you're a little bit out of position here. KZP, the first one to fall, but they do get inhibitor and they got the objective at least.
Okay, they still traded. They traded a kill for an objective. Still pretty good. Claude is clearing up the top side. They're not gonna get
Jason
Cole in this.
He gets caught out. He gets caught out. Will he go down? Yes, he will. But what objectives can Team Fallen get from this?
I mean, they have to sacrifice it. They can hold. They have abilities to actually wave clear, but you don't. If you're in Team Fallen's position, you don't have a choice but to give it up, and you're coming closer and closer towards that late game where hopefully your tanks finally scale up to be the front line that you need them to be.
Okay, at least now they have 2 items there, and they are going for the Courage Bulwark on the side of that Kaya. You can see he has components ready. He's just looking for it. That's the issue on the side of Fallen. Their tanks are too far behind. If they can just become that front line that their carries need, they can win those fights.
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of becoming difficult for LY4 to try and get to that backline, get those auto attacks in. He is trying to be that spell slinger. He does a lot of damage with a lot of his abilities, but in the end, the main part of his DPS is going to be coming from his auto attacks.
I'm sorry, I just said, look at that. 4 Athena shields on the side of Bigetron Singapore because they understand that Nash is just hitting like a truck.
Oh yeah.
The thing is that he doesn't have the Divine Glaive just yet, so he doesn't have magic concentration.
Oh wait, Hong's in trouble. Oh,
Phantom
they're gonna force it.
Forcing it out. They're trying to go for the engage, and Hurricane Dance will pause Jason Cole out, but Gosu is there. Hong will go down straight away. Jason Cole might go down, but KZP, he catches Gosu, but it's not enough, and now they're just clapping it up. KCP now is the one to fall. Wait a second, that's not the narrative. That's not what's supposed to happen. We're changing the script, ladies and gentlemen. And now Team Fallen is coming in. David is biting back, and Goliath is finding themselves in a little tough spot. Mr. B will go down as well. But look at it, LI4! Look at LI4! He might go for the back door here. Nash will go down. He's going for the GG push. He's going for the GG push.
He doesn't have enough. The rest will make it.
Can he go for it? This could be the back door of the century. Here comes Big Bad Bear. Can he be the one? He'll hop and pop and bring the house down. No, it's the answer. LI4 needs the back out.
He's still trying.
And the fact that just to run him out, and Big Bad Bear will force him away. No, this is my home. You do not knock it down. LI4 tried to walk away. He can't. He will lose the one-on-one. And Team Fallen lives to tell the tale. And guess what? Lord is for the taking.
Oh man, this might put Fallen back on the map here. Once they take care of Lord, they're gonna get minions to actually help them push out, even though they have two inhibitors down. And if they're able to take this, wait a minute, Bigetron, they're going to be able to react to it. They don't have enough damage to completely burst it down. They might be able to go for a steal here. Just
He's so low, they might kill him off, and that could be a huge pickup. He pops the after, but is it too late? He's still staying alive. He finally goes down, but that's a huge pickup. And oh, Bigetron, they turn up the style, and they kill off the carries. And now they do not want to play around anymore. They just want to end this game. They have minions in the base, Gideon.
Yep, they're just gonna come crashing through. They just gotta protect the minions as much as they can. So he's still, I'm not sure whether he has his ultimate or not. He could try and go for the wave clear. They do get the wave clear.
Tree Magic Condo, but it's enough. He does pop the blazing duet. He clears off the minions. He clears off the head. Can they go for it? They're trying to tank it up. Jason Go in a bad position. Forced to flicker off, but a new batch of minions there. LY4 comes through. And LY4, he started off the back door, and he will end it. Bigetron Singapore takes home game 1.
Woo! Not the cleanest game we've seen Bigetron play.
I swear every time I come back, I realize my hair is just in a mess.
Not too much shouting from the spikes.
I need to wear more gel tomorrow.
Oh,
like
man.
every time I see this, like wait a second, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the game, Bigetron not exactly the greatest display of cleanliness this time round, but they were very adamant on just ending it.
Screw cleanliness. That's what I want to see. That's what we want to see.
I mean, I would have liked them to play a little bit more on the clean side. They were making some very good decisions here until they decided to do a couple of interesting things at the end. But let's look at the stats to have a better idea here, and give you some insight on what they were trying to do.
Honestly speaking, right, late game 50-50. I think that last fight at Lord was very bad.
Yes.
They had the 4-5 advantage, but they were not in the line. They didn't have that mid-shields in front. And Big Bad Bear just got bursted off. Big Bad Bear was so influential this whole game. Nash and Gosu, yes, he did a lot of damage, but Big Bad Bear played Disturbance.
Yes.
And he just got killed straight away.
And especially once a lot of the damage has been put onto their carries like LY4 and as well as Sync, they're in this position where it's like, I can't move forward. I have to peel backwards because he is going to kill me. And he's right on top of me. I don't have a choice. I have to bail.
Sekarang tuh banyak tim kuat, bukan. Jadi kalau kalah tuh ya wajar.
Because this game, even though
nggak ada tim-tim yang ini lagi, nggak ada tim papan bawah, papan atas.
But you could see
semuanya tim kuat
sekarang. They can do something. Imagine if they have a good.
Yeah.
I feel like their draft was too
hilang, Miko. Jamil Mas Ren.
Harley needs some items. Claude needs some items as well. If they draft something a little bit more early, maybe it will work out better.
In their defense, their level 4s are pretty strong, and I think they were hoping to get a lead off of Harley at level 4. And they kind of did here, but they couldn't extend it further. Yeah. And that was kind of the issue there, because Bigetron completely shut them down towards the mid game.
Ini si Gio lagi mau live, tapi HP-nya hilang.
Every single time.
Pasti Evos pasti bisa lah.
Way up the Jurgen as well.
Intinya sekarang tuh semua tim kuat. Nggak ada yang kayak RRQ paling
skill
kuat.
transfer, clearly. And honestly, it's so beneficial because he really was getting these crazy.
Let's look at the brackets really quickly. This is some updates just to remind the viewers what's happening.
Ini ngapa sih Elgatonya?
Bam, let's go for it. And then, nice transition. Very nice there. just to remind all the viewers, Gideon, what has happened so far?
Well, it's been a crazy day so far. Onic Esports moving in from in the first round, moving on. But Capcorn
gila,
down
goyang dikit.
PSG are 2-0, and now are going to have to deal with Onic in our current game, Team Fallen versus Bigetron SG, with an up-and-coming big game, Evos Season 4 versus Resurgence.
And late now, we are on Team Fallen versus Season 4. Do you think we'll see a game?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say Bigetron completely outclassed them, and because of that, I do think there are holes in their play where there are moments of time where someone decides at the very last second, I don't want to do this plan anymore, I'm going to bail. As we saw LY4, he decided he could have easily stuck around and fight. He had his ultimate, he might have been able to take 2 people out. Instead, he decides, I'm going to go for the back door. And if these decisions keep on progressing, it might give Team Fallen a chance to actually come back into this.
Udah main sama Justin,
Maybe
tadi
in the
Justin udah
first
main.
game, we always give this excuse for teams in their first game.
Yes.
You know, first game, play out the shooters. Maybe it's where you wake up, but same goes Team Fallen. You can see as the game progressed, they played.
Udah buang Dexter,
early game
kena
was
stun lagi.
kind of sloppy. I guess we both can agree.
Yes.
And then late game, they just bam. They always took an opportunity to try and try to come back.
Yeah. I think for Team Fallen,
Gustianaso!
what it comes down to is whether or not they're going to be able to
Joe.
get those really efficient ultimates, like whether they're able to
Ngapain lagi kesini?
block KZP with the Hurricane Dance, and you just did not see that happen.
Sorry.
Woi, torrennya woi, mana woi?
Forget about the Hurricane. Remember that they first picked the attack.
Yeah.
But didn't work out well.
I mean, they weren't able to get like
jam
these
1,
picks
Mas.
because they were just so far
bisa,
behind.
Mas. Senin, kan?
I think that was kind of
Tenang, Mas. Saya kuliah
one
jam
part
ini,
of their
Mas.
plan that they really did
Jam
consider. If it goes bad, what do we do?
Pagi.
And they weren't
Cuma
able
satu
to
kelas.
Yeah, I think so too. Going into the second game, Team Fallen should change their strat. Focus on the carries. Instead, maybe first taking a carry, leave your tank to later on. Maybe that's how you win the game.
There really isn't enough evidence for me to say, yes, they should absolutely do that, because Team Fallen has some inconsistencies here and there. So even if you do pick the carries first, what if they aren't able to show up? Then it becomes difficult. But it looks like the players are ready. Let's give what the people they want and go
Lu
into
yakin
the
mau
game.
gas lagi?
Straight away into the draft. This time, Team Fallen will be the blue side.
Lah, maju lagi dia, goblok.
On the red side. Now, what do you think of that?
I think they're probably going... I want Team Fallen to have like a decent early game because I think they can play it well. So they might want to hold up Rock for themselves and go for something else.
Arto, Cok.
Do they want to ban out? No, they can actually force it out of Bigetron. Oh, but then they won't get...
I don't know. Maybe you want to ban out the Rock, or they think of the Harem. So when you first ban Harem, it's showing very
Duh, kok
clearly
main Turtle?
that, okay, we want either Kim
Ini
or
Leomar kaleng-kaleng.
with a Hellcurt. So now, do you ban out
Gua di
one or the other,
mid,
or do you ban
Cok.
out tank?
I feel like if they ban... If they want to focus on the carries, they get rid of Rock, make sure Bigetron don't even have access to it, and then pick up one of the carries for themselves. Either Kimmy, Lennox, whichever that Bigetron let through.
Oh, that's super. Now things are starting to look much better for them. Where they do ban out the Hellcurt, maybe that's a very specific ban onto Nash. Played pretty good Hellcurt during the group stages. Yeah. That's what brought them here, to be fair.
Yep.
So let's see. This second ban, Lisa, is always very interesting.
Gak kuat, anjir.
Daring Bigetron.
Lu kira gua udah jadi satu item?
We're giving a lot of respect to KZP here. He did get a lot of picks.
Come on, he's
Ya, udah nggak ada lagi tuh armornya.
He did not let anybody move.
Delay.
I mean,
Kan
now
dua
that they
detik skill
come to make
satunya.
a decision, they either let everything through or they just slowly take their time here and just maybe even consider banning out another tank. They could just straight up get rid of a
Dude,
guy
apa lu
and be
mana,
like,
Dude?
hey, oh, Gushin as well, and leave up that for themselves. And straight up just get whatever they want.
So it should be a Kimmy first pick.
Yeah. Give me first pick and then Lennox.
Or do you
Game
pick Rock?
Savage, iya.
Because
Abrakus.
Bigetron would be quite daring to take Kimmy and Lunox at the same station.
True, and then they'll be lacking one tank.
So they do take Kimmy.
Gak
That should be
penjual
no
sampai
brainer.
mainin,
Do you take a
Eko.
tank or do you take Lunox as well? I feel like you just take Kimmy and take Kaya. Oh, no, I don't.
I mean, they have to make a decision here. They've got quite a number of
They're
options.
taking both.
They're going to take both. Wow. Okay, so they're extremely confident.
So
Ini orang
now,
ngapain, Cok?
Team Fallen,
Nyari
chose
mati,
your poison.
Cok.
How are you going to respond to it?
I think this might be a... Arguably, you
Susah, Cok.
want to have optimal tanks in this situation, but arguably you might want to consider picking up Lolita.
Selena.
Kita belum dapat
Selena,
tower, Jer.
Lolita as well.
I think Selena's a really good counter because it kind of stops the bleeding of the early game. But the thing is that we see very clearly, right? All 4 games that we casted in this, all the Indonesian teams, they protest Selena so much. Clearly, Singaporeans, they don't think that's so important.
I agree.
Okay, the Leomon and Yakai. Should be the Kaya here. They have to pick one tank.
I'm not so sure about this.
I don't like this. Yeah, there goes the Kaya. And they are going to ban out the Megasaur most probably.
I feel like they could have held up Leomord a little bit longer.
But what did they pick? What?
Pakai tunjuk anjing, beli item main pakai iPad.
What?
Ngapain pakai jempol?
Yeah. I mean, they've guaranteed themselves one of the carries. That's for sure. They don't have like, it's not like they're limited in what they can. They're not limited to their DPS.
Itu trik lama,
I
cuy.
think this ban is going to be pretty important.
It should be. Yeah, you should ban out a tank because that's what you're trying to play for. You took 2 tanks already.
Mana yang bilang gua nggak bisa?
Bigetron, they have a lot more options. They should ban away a mage.
Trik lama, coy itu.
And it will just put. Oh no, they take away the clock instead.
Because if they force them onto
something
like Aldius, they have many ways to actually deal with it, I guess.
Nggak ada ulti, cok.
And the early game is technically these, I would say, but Rrq is going to be a big part of it.
Bigetron's going to pick a.
Iya anjing masih ada ulti, cok.
All the towns. They might go for the others, but I think the others.
Gimmick masih habis nge-team kalah, cok. Ini kita, cok. Udah ada main serius deh.
But I feel like the tank. Yeah, they go for a tank here. Beleric is
lu
good.
left dulu aja, bego.
You know his
Left muka dulu, goblok.
I'm not
Nyari jam
He was one on the other anyway.
Yeah.
Boita does get locked in, and the last
Oh
one.
iya, lu kan belum dikontrak ya.
Harley, I think Harley's confirmed.
Ooh, this is a very interesting draft. Really interesting.
Harley carry.
Harley carry?
That's more traditional.
Yeah, that is more traditional.
Bang, jadi mid laner GG gimana? Gua aja cukup.
They will still, I mean, Aldius is seemingly becoming more and more prevalent here, only because he does scale into the game very nicely, and you do have like a strong set of tanks to start roaming around. All you need is like a mage to come running through. So I do think if they do decide to pick up a mage, Selena is something really great. Okay, all right. I pretend I didn't say anything. I didn't. Nope. Yep. Doesn't matter. I was absolutely wrong. All right, sure, cool. Disregard that. I mean, if they're gonna play like that, I can respect Bigetron for going for that.
Ingat itu ya, Mas ya. Itu semua
Go
pin
for
saya,
it.
Mas.
Finally, I can say this. Hey, do you know LY4 pick?
Tenang aja, Mas. Gak apa-apa.
What?
Bohong itu, Mas. Gak semuanya sih. Cuman ada beberapa, Mas.
My guts.
Get it.
I'm laughing so hard.
But
Please don't help.
Oh, I think there's a bug that happened.
Tuh, 04, 02, 07. Mantul.
So I think what happened, time ran out. And normally
Ya, mati lagi gua, Cok. Cok, gara-gara baca komen, Cok. Weh, enggak. Aduh.
No, not on the side of LY4. On the side of... It will make sense, you know, Saber and...
Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. I mean, they could...
Udah, main dulu.
At least it isn't as... I don't... I mean, it's so difficult, especially for Team Fallen, to really pick their DPSs because it's like, it's pick their poison at this point.
What do you want to pick, though?
No matter what they pick, they clearly have a cause either way. So let's say they go for some dedicated DPS, like Harley or even Selena. Selena is able to deny a lot of the bleed. Harley has a lot of damage. If you play Selena, you're going to have a lot of pick. If you're playing Harley, you're looking to roam as much as possible. If you lose that early game, it's basically over.
I do agree with you.
Jamil, please.
Okay, let's think that, you know, the rest of the picks will stay the same, except for the last two. I think it should be a Harley and carry.
Harley and carry?
Either carry or Aldo. They need a late game.
I mean, I do feel Aldius is good, but if Harley fails to get that early game, they are just waiting to the end of time. Because I do feel Selena is good in this aspect, where she does have that early game, but even if she isn't able to, like, even if she fails that early game, she's still useful enough to cut off exits, able to slow people down from their rotation to at least stop the bleeding.
I do. But we'll have to see, you know. Just remind all the viewers, this is going to be a remake because I think players are going to pick at the end of it. Normally that happens. Unfortunately, that we do hit that. But we would thank everyone for watching. Especially want a happy chat here. Thank you, Fatai, for those for our Chinese viewers have been doing it. How much angpao?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Yeah. My family isn't like gigantic, so I don't have like, you know, 300 relatives.
That's a good point. You know, I have a lot of friends on Instagram. And then they
Gila cepet
tell
banget ya
us
lot
what's
ya.
their stories and like, and I see them like you know they always post like family gathering, and they have like it's like you know those kind of like class photos like it's they have like 40 members and like I'm like whoa, why is your family so big? I'm like yeah, because my family has like 10.
And usually it's like, oh, this is only just one side of the family.
No, not like that. Usually it's only the kids.
Oh.
Like it's like, oh, these are all my cousins. It didn't not even include the adults. And then when it got adults, it becomes like the whole form.
The Instagram is just like, check out my Ninja Clan boys.
I mean, like, wait, is this normal? Is it just my family's normal? Maybe my family.
I don't.
It's crazy. They have like 40 members. I'm like, then I'll message them like, dude, is this like just your cousin?
Better yet, this is only just like my mother's side. I still haven't met like my father's side. It's like, ah.
It's like this is my third. This is my cousin. Twice removed. I never understood that fact like twice removed.
Twice removed.
What
is that? How is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It's like apparently it's like it means like it's not directly your cousin. It's your
Suara apaan? Ada nelpon. Mana nelpon mas? Nyambung ke lain mas ya? Oh mantap.
But yeah, like.
Since we have a little time, have you visited a lot of houses?
No, actually, well, I've visited at most. I'm not exactly the people person where I'm like, hey, I want to go to your house. Like, oh yeah, let's go.
Normally you form a convoy, a caravan, and then you go around houses.
I don't think you. Wait, do people still do that?
Yeah. I did it with my friends. It's like, all right.
Do you still do it now?
Not this. Because I mean, I'm already working.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain age, it's like it's not acceptable if you're like.
I mean, I'm not sure if anyone, you can't see the chat, but the draft is back out, so let's go back to the draft. I think we bought a good amount of time, but I'm interested, going back. We can kind of skip through the first part because it's the same. I want to continue this conversation, right? Do anyone in the chat, do they do that?
Like convoy up.
Convoy up.
And how old are you as well? Just so we have a demographic.
Because in the past we did, like, we'll say, okay, in the morning, because like all our friends...
Did you have time? You separate time periods, right?
Because like, we're the same high school, so all our friends stay in the same area. So they're like, okay, morning, we spend like half an hour talking to this auntie, we go to this house.
And then you squat up.
It's like, yeah, I gotta take those money, gotta steal that away. I feel like those RPG characters where you just go into people's houses and take it.
You're just looting? You're just looting?
It's like, yeah, you gotta loot the food.
Oh, you're looting dungeons where you have to be nice to aunties just to get rewards? Oh man, this is terrible.
I remember I saw this like video. It's like, you know how much of a bad guy Ash Ketchum is in the game? Because he goes to people's houses.
And the people are just giving him free stuff?
And it's like, here, take my master ball.
Yeah, I'll take my potions.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, okay, we're back into the relevant part. Okay, going back. This should be the part where everything is all fun and dandy.
Hopefully there isn't any bugs and they actually get to pick what they want to. Huh, okay. I can see this actually working out. They're always playing, and then it just makes your comp really team fight oriented, but the early game isn't going to be as like super impactful as you want it to be, but you can get fixed. You have the kill squad, Brock, and Alice walk.
Yeah, carry. Yep. Now, the reason why I don't like Alice is he doesn't have any early game pressure.
I mean, she good in like CC then. That one stun can make a difference.
Alright, let's see what BTR wants to go for really quickly. I think... Marcus.
Leo kuda ketinggalan. Aduh,
okay, Vale is disabled.
Gak tahu.
No, they're going for the
Desi, apa? Desinya lagi sibuk.
I do think Marcus will be slightly better, but I mean, even with the Aldius, it's still alright.
Desinya sibuk kerja, bro. Nggak bisa main bareng.
No, I think it's not that greedy actually. Just they do. Yeah, it's greedy in a way because like Lunox and Kimi already need a lot of items, but you know that Kimi is gonna work out really strong, and because you have Kimi, you have that natural pressure on the turtle already because she just melts turtles so quickly, and Elders can just free farm, so they're gonna play this game for the rest of the game, for the beginning of the game.
Well, I think I agree. It really is going to come down to the first 5 minutes of the game. If one of these teams make a mistake and one of their carries go down super early, it's basically that's it.
All right. So what do you think, draft-wise?
Draft-wise, again, it's going to come down to that 5 minutes. Whoever makes that first mistake and if their carry dies and it starts falling behind, it's going to be very adamant which team is going to come strong into the mid-game, and it's going to be so clear who's going to go up ahead. I do think, however, it's a lot easier for Bigetron to come back into the mid game, especially
Molor
with the
na to, mana
composition. They really got some strong picks there.
I think early games gonna be very important because Bigetron is gonna play this 4v5 early game, and Fallen needs to make sure they don't bleed out because Alice, Leomon, as well as the carry, all of them need time.
See, what I'm foreseeing is that Team Fallen is going to look to punish Jason Cole, and in the process, Bigetron is also going to be looking to protect Jason Cole, so they're going to collapse, and maybe their carries might pick up a kill or two.
It could work out the other way, right? Like just let Jason Cole bleed out himself.
I mean, that's also true, but you need to like put enough pressure on it so he doesn't farm like the best.
That's true. You can see very traditional styles coming up from both teams. They're just doing what they need, and I think Nash is going to go back and then just get those extra orbs. This passive will stack up. Jason Cole stacking up his own passive there. Gonna happily just punch the ground.
Yep. Looks like Gosusu is going to take his time here as he hold. Oh, so nice of Kirito to hold the wave for him. Doesn't even lose any EXP.
That's what you call a good attack.
Hell yeah. I mean, like, don't you wish that, especially if you are playing carry champion? It's just that's the greatest thing. You don't even miss the out of the EXP.
With top lane though, this is gonna be a 4v3. They need to be careful. KCP in the front line. Hong does get stunned up as well. First blood. KCP, and this is what we talked about. They do not have the early game pressure. The only early game that they have is Hong. Jason Cole.
Oh, do they get punished?
They do get it, but Hirato stays alive and they get the punish as well.
Do take it. I mean, it's really smart on Bigetron because they knew that Jason Cole just has to survive down the bot side, so they do add more members on the top to actually try and punish. Team Fallen was expecting them to be like, oh, it's going to be a 3-2, normal. We're going to have a mirror match, and it's going to be absolutely fine with our numbers. However, they didn't expect the 4 to be up there, and that really hurt them.
Now, all the boots gets completed. Shoe shops comes online.
Oh,
Flicker comes through. Wait a second. KCP coming in clutch a little bit.
One more
auto attack, and they get it. Wow. Bigetron really playing super aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, they have to punish. They have that level lead. They are going to push for it as much as they can. 3 members already at level 4 with only 1 member from side Team Fallen being at level 4. So, tough.
You know what feels the best is when you have like multiple minions stacked in one small area and you use your contract points to get the
stuff. That feels great.
Creepnya nongol anjing. Oh enggak, cloudnya untung defend, bego.
But the problem is that you don't have finish.
Untung dia nggak langsung ke mid.
Swap around the outer NXT. Meanwhile, mid lane Hong, he might go down Divine Judgment as well.
Hoki,
untung cloudnya nggak langsung ke mid. Unfortunate there, but Jason Cole popped his ultimate a little bit late.
I don't think Big Bad Bear should use his ultimate at all. I mean, now they have no pressure at all to on to Turtle. So it looks like they're going to rotate and punish down Carry. Yep, Carry's dead.
No, Jason Cole's the one in the heap of trouble, but the rest of the team comes through and the cavalry has arrived. And Mystery says, happy Chinese New Year, launches up the stun, and he gets the kill as well.
And Jason Cole doesn't even die, and this is really good rotations from Bigetron. Team gotta respect these rotations. You do see 4 members towards Turtle area. If you can't pick him up, just let him live. There's no point losing your carry and losing that time to farm because it's more important for you to scale into the game compared to getting a potential kill.
Close, but
good attempt.
Good attempt there, but KZP saying that you are going to pay for it with a little bit of your life. He did force out the flicker. I think you see what Hong's battle spell is. I think he actually sprint, right?
Yeah.
He's moving super fast. Yeah,
it's a fast boy. Really fast boy.
Who's going to win? One speedy boy or one team of men? One speedy boy.
But it looks like, oh wait, they've actually changed it up. It looks like Jason Cole got punished enough that he had to go to the top side.
I mean, that's what they need. That's what they want. And because of this, they're happy to just give Jason Cole the 1v1. He just doesn't need to die, and he has enough of it. Oh, here comes the chase fate. Gosusu gonna get focused out. Sing with the output and the launch of the rocket. Not even needed. And Mr. V playing a beautiful game. Jason Cole. Oh, a good stun there. Big Bad Bear forces out the flicker of Jason Cole, not taking the sprint. Now you know that this is gonna be a very passive Elders because it's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but you don't have any choice here. You just have to let your team do what they need to do. Don't lose these objectives. Try and trade it wherever you can. You will slowly scale into the game, but so far, the squad of 4 coming in for Bigetron is already quite far ahead. They're so strong.
Yep, and looks like Bigetron now going to rotate to this mid and top lane. They want to try and get an objective before the next Proto spawn, because the Proto is on his bot side, and LY4 on this kill, just going to do so much damage on the top. And you know what, Mr. Ree? Yeah, Valentine's Day is coming soon. Why not just pop a little bit of love coming through?
Oh yeah.
And Luminon Blast comes through just to get to the slope. Meanwhile, Sing off. Oh wow. two members just went down there off camera.
Yeah, I think Bigetron was playing a much better game this time around. They're not letting up any mistakes whatsoever. I mean, you could say a couple of mistakes in solo lanes, not exactly the most optimal, but they are training extremely well, doing a very good job with the lead that they have to really push for these tier 2s. They've broken all tier 1s across the map. Textbook play.
Did you see the damage? One cosmic meteor. Normally that damage doesn't do any damage. That spell doesn't do damage, right?
Zing has 6 kills.
6.
Oh my goodness, look at him just demolish Turtle and like it's nothing.
Is this Turtle or is this Crab?
This is basically Crab at this point.
Akhirnya gamenya kelar tuh.
He's like, wait,
You don't need it.
I'm the real. Look at me. I'm the carry.
I already have a Lightning Truncheon. You can take the back seat on this one.
Take a seat. Sit down, sir.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Lunar Blast close. Not close enough though. Try to get it for the steal, Mr. V, but you can see this game is prime Bigetron. 7,000 up, and Mr. V feeling the love a little bit.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I do think if Team Fallen wants to have any pressure in this game, they're going to try and like, potentially pressure Jason Paul until the rest of the team does try and rotate and catch him off there. However, Sync on Lunox, he's already so difficult to catch out with that annoying brilliance.
Bertiga lah anjing.
They're having a lot of trouble to just walk away from Mr. V. You can see they're just trying their best to just do whatever they can to stop people out of this game. They force the win under them.
Gua mau kejar stream dulu anjing.
At this point, they've already created a good 6K goal. Oh, sorry, 7K goal lead. Math is hard. Oh, Big Bad Dragon gets caught out and gets killed off as well. And Chase Fake comes through and they don't even need. Now 4 members strong coming through. Team Fallen back over Numenon Blast. Where's the flicker? There goes it. He catches onto the poo back like, oh, Jason Core! That is a nasty little play. But he doesn't have enough damage though.
Gila, Gustian baik banget dikasih minuman.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure KCP landed the line judgment, but it wasn't pulling anything. Huh. Interesting. Rest of the team goes rotate about. Let's quickly look at the items real quick to see, get a better idea what they have.
Lightning Trojan, Blade of Despair, they completed on the carries. You can see that going for both carries on the side of Bigetron, going for the Ash Queen wand, just for some extra mobility and extra slow. But you can see on the side of Team Fallen, they don't have their big items.
Kita nunggu Justin.
Kata
dia solo, tenang. Kalau kita ngajak mah nggak bakal solo dia.
I mean, to be fair, Alice is already going to be doing
dia lagi serius banget mainnya.
Gets in the middle of the fight, especially on the carries who don't necessarily have MR just yet. But will she survive? Probably not. She needs the follow up by her team if she wants to make it like really successful.
Yep, and that's with the
Ajartin, mati.
So quick.
Justin mulai stres, geng.
It's like a paintball gun and a machine gun.
At this point, what's the difference? Especially with a lead like that. Already level
temen deh.
11. My goodness, with the Blade of Despair. Oh, gonna build up to that Ice Queen's Wand. They're gonna be playing the map a lot more.
Chase Fate does get proc. They want to go on to Grok there. But okay, ZP forced the flicker out. Is he gonna try and kill Hong out? Oh, wait a second. Bigetron. That's not where you want to go for. KZP will get shot out. A mistake coming up from the tank of Bigetron. And that's gonna buy a little bit of time for Team Fallen.
Good punish. He does pick up the kill and gets some gold off of it. Feels good, especially, and you're hoping this happens a little bit more so that Team Fallen can actually get back into this game. So far, Bigetron unable to break through that tier 2.
Alright, Mr. V is stepping out.
Full screen, aku main di iPad. Kalau nggak live, baru kadang main di HP.
We might want to wait until the second item power spike to really force another fight. Because
I mean, you know, the thing is that Bigetron, they're not really on a timer, right? They have this huge pick on the side of Aldo. Once he's 200 stacked, and Kimmy as well. He might fall off a little bit in the later stages, but he's still Kimmy, he's still going to do so much. They just need to deny that AoE wombo combo that Team Fallen is looking for.
Yeah,
Joe ada kesini.
Oh, he is stacking up quite a bit of damage here. And the thing what that's
Nanti Evos
no.
Yeah, that's why you know what a great output coming out from Kirato, but Luminon Blast, he will slow down Gosu. Here comes Eldos, the flicker comes through, Mr. V. They don't even need Jason Paul. They get 2 kills just like that. But top lane,
they're gonna trade it there. They're gonna trade objective.
Kita nunggu Justin.
Breaking their tier 2 here.
Nunggu Justin.
Leslie said 1% up.
Sampai Justin mati lagi sama Leomord. Justin kena hero Arab.
interesting that
They don't trade at all. Okay.
but Bigetron going to try and defend himself.
Ada.
They don't have
Wajah benci lawan Aldos.
Ini
mid, so they are going to put a bit of damage there. Oh, it doesn't break!
It should break in a little bit. They do have the minions. Yep, it will finally go down. Now, Big Bad Bear will get tagged out. Now, Girato gets pulled back, and there goes the kill. And that's the strength of Kaya. Now, Lord just spot what Bigetron want to do.
Doesn't look like they're arguing for Lord. I think they should go for Lord. They can force another fight or they can just buy some time until KZP gets about 10 seconds on its ult, then move to Lord.
I think now they're going for it. Yeah, they're going to start onto it. They want to force it. Jason Call, he does have the chase fate available as well, so he can just go cross map if need be. But they're starting onto it. There goes Lord. He's going to swing his mace around, show some dominance. The pop up onto Sync. Not enough. Hong, the Silver Souls member, trying to go for a chase fate. Reviews every single member. Are they going to go for this? There goes the damage. Phantom Steed as well. KZP in a really tough spot. Numenon Blast. How many? LY4 though. He does get ball. And Nash coming in strong. They lose a lot of members. And Mr. V going cross map. They do lose one, but Nash is still a really healthy man. Will kill off Jason Cole. And just like that, Team Fallen winning the team fight.
Oh man. That was... They both traded two people there, so I wouldn't exactly say that they won.
When you're behind, when you go even, you win.
Yeah, especially if it's a 50-50 there. And Team Fallen, they do trade evenly. Really, really nice. It slows down Bigetron enough for them to get off of Lord, and it allows them to get some pressure back into the game, clear up their side lanes, clear up their jungle, and hopefully trade evenly again.
More items getting completed. Clock of Destiny for Nash. Let's look at the item as we have a little bit of time for now. There it is, and well, triple Athena shield because they have double mage on the side of Sync and LY4. Kimi and the Lunok can bite them back. On the side of Bigetron, they have that own triple Athena shield as well.
Yeah. I mean, this game is definitely looking at Bigetron's favor, but I think Team Fallen has found their stride here. They know exactly what they need to do. He isn't a priority target, so he's just gonna hop on.
Now should be okay. Jason Corgan may have farming things out. Not forget about this out here.
Yeah, he is really scaling into this game. Super.
Makanya tinggal berapa ribu lagi udah.
For now, I think
tinggal 1000-an lagi. Ini apa anjing?
Yeah, he doesn't.
No extra go for you.
If you were in Bigetron SG's position, what are you looking to do?
Sorry, top lane though. Big Bad Bad going mano against Jason Call.
Ngomong jauh kasihan menyendiri terus. Biarin dia tuh orangnya suka menyendiri emang.
Nash is here for the cavalry. Can he go for a chase fate comes through? Oh, there's no way of stopping it. He can't go for the mid lane.
Kasat mata semua.
Yeah, he's gonna stop it.
What? Was Nash not able to get a stun off? Oh, here comes
KZP, but here goes the counter against KZP. Will pay for it with his own life. Girato will survive. So far, 1-4 exchange. Nash is gonna get sniped away by LY4, and that's the strength of Kimi, the drive-by kill. Now, can they go for this turret? Meanwhile, Eldos is split pushing his bottom side. Bigetron pushing on all fronts.
Oh, I mean, Bigetron, honestly, you can see how they're playing the map. They're just playing it much better here. They trade 2 for 1. KZP had to die in that particular situation because they get enough pressure. Now, this is going to be a very interesting 3v4.
I don't think, they're not going for it.
Kita akan live sama Evina, guys.
Yep. Doesn't look like there's any steal attempts coming in at all. They can't really do much about it. They honestly can't really do much. If they do go for a miracle steal, that would be crazy.
This game is going to pretty slow turn.
Yeah, I mean, Bigetron are playing a much slower paced game. They know exactly what they need to do. And the great thing about the composition is that their weakness is mid-game. If they start scaling up towards...
Kita duo sama Just No Limit.
LY4, he needs to start optimizing to build
the god
a lot
of YouTube
items, which takes some time. But once he gets it, he's going to pop off.
Udah masuk anjing.
Hong thought he was catching somebody up, but no, he's the one that got caught out. Here comes the wild charge. He just had power of nature. Is he going to go down? Yes, indeed, Sync with the darkening will get the kill himself. Now, they do have the turret pressure, and yes, indeed, they will take this down.
Oh boy, really good zone there coming in from Bigetron, making sure that the backline doesn't even attempt to go for it, because they need the full team to go through to make sure they have a good enough chance to win this.
Oh, and chase bait as well. Jason going to the end zone, but getting pushed back into the base. A good flicker. He won't keep himself alive for now. KZP tries to pull Big Bad Bad, but Jason did go down. But the Lord just picking up Girato, getting a beating himself. Big Bad Bad trying to do what he can. Is it enough? Nash will go down as well. And oh my god, BTR bar.
KDP's trapped.
KDP is trapped. He will go down. Goes
Live
to
Nemo
doing what he
Burban
can. There goes
join.
1,000 pounder. Kirata will stun up one. But oh, Sing, he's just having a field day. A highlight reel for Sing himself. And LY4 together with Sing just cleaning up the members of Team
Live
Fallen.
Nemo. Aduh, baterai habis.
Right now, I don't know the death timers of who's responding just
Gosu
yet.
needs to be careful. He cannot go down. 10 seconds left on
10 seconds.
everyone.
Oh, no, it's over.
This should be game. And Bigetron will walk into the semi-finals of upper bracket while Team Fallen.
Itu dari
practice.
viewernya Justin suruh pindah sini semua itu.
Ooh, much
Justin
cleaner
nggak butuh
game
viewer lagi udah.
by Bigetron. Team Fallen just looking for holes anywhere in Bigetron's game plan here, and they did punish at the correct points of time, especially in between the transition between early to mid, and then after that mid to late. Two times they actually were able to go through. Let's look at the stats.
Lagu
Look at the
apa?
stats really
Apa yang
quickly,
enak?
and bam, not too bad.
Yep, not too bad.
Pure water.
Oh, he didn't even die
Pure
once.
water.
Those just played well, 7-0. But the thing is that once again, the mid line or the back, the
Master
front line,
ternyata.
unfortunately,
Iya, punya
the
Miko.
tank is not showed up.
Oke.
Yeah.
Kamu
Actually
denger nggak?
didn't show up.
Dengar-
Even though he was
Aduh.
behind, played
Dengar
stacks well,
dari
played
Discord nggak
from
lagunya?
behind extremely well.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage at the end of it, but it's not so nice. He's one game to lose so much sync, deservingly so is the MVP.
Yeah.
Kamu dari Discord dengar nggak
What
lagunya?
a series this has been. But now that the series done and dusted, we have one more series which will be the I don't know
Apa-apa?
what the name.
Dari Discord
We'll,
denger nggak lagunya?
we'll come back to it, but it will be
Nggak denger ya?
RSG.
Nggak denger, Ding.
But we will go on.
Gimana
We will reset the stream really quickly, guys. So make sure you
Kenapa
come back
harus-
to the new stream link. We'll promote it. We'll share it out. My name is Matthew. His name is the Fatal Power. This is the Straight Champion, the playoff brought to you by Global RGS as well as Moontun's E-Project, where esports is for everyone. See you in a bit.
There it is.
Lalu di sini bersih banget. Kamu dengar nggak kebersihan di sini ya?
Apa?
Motor kuning hitam
Kebersihan di sini.
dengan plat nomor
Denger lah.
F3407FC.
Lagi ada go clean di sini.
Anda terpantau CCTV berboncengan,
Ini mana
tidak
lawannya, boy?
menggunakan helm dan berhenti di atas zebra cross.
Kok ada nah
Kepada pengendara motor dari arah
ada
Cibino,
map.
untuk Mbak yang menggunakan motor kuning hitam, silakan putar balik, ambil dulu helmnya. Dan untuk yang dibonceng, silakan untuk mundur. Untuk mbaknya yang menggunakan motor kuning hitam, silakan putar balik, ambil dulu helmnya. Sebelum melanjutkan perjalanan, Anda terpantau CCTV. Tidak menggunakan helm dan berhenti di atas zebra cross.